There are 7 thematic areas that have been focused on, and this I think was in the concept note that has been shared by yourselves, to yourselves. And the minister has touched on some of them. Key is the reform of the international financial architecture, then leveraging African solutions for the energy transition and increasing access to electricity, advancing green industrialization in Africa, unlocking the potential of the blue economy, developing sustainable and high value-added agriculture. 6th, harnessing the potential of artificial intelligence and digital technologies. And 7, rethinking global health and building resilient national health systems. Now, these thematic areas are crucial to many African countries, and they also form a core component of our individual national agenda in different ways, and also in the context of the African Union, the collective, when it is the multilateral on the issues that affect the continent. So this definitely will provide a very good opportunity for us to share experiences and develop the way forward. We expect to attract about 4,000 participants during this period, and it will include the African heads of state and ministers. And of course, we are happy, as Madam Minister has indicated, communication has gone to the Prime Minister of India, and also the Chancellor of Germany. So hopefully their inclusion will add spice and energy to the convention that will be taking place in Nairobi. Other participants will include, of course, the AU leadership, the United Nations organs, African development banks, the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, the European Union, regional economic communities and multilateral institutions, the private sector, civil society, academia, youth representatives, including tech leaders, among other young entrepreneurs. So basically, it's really going to be very broad-based and bringing in a lot of people who can contribute to this conversation in helping us chart the way forward as we look at the events. The dates are clear, 11th and 12th of May. The theme of the summit is Africa Forward, Africa-France Partnership for Innovation and Growth. Now, I deliberately wanted to say something about the theme. It says Africa Forward, not Africa backwards. Africa Forward. So what do we anticipate? We want to be able to see how we can collectively have a conversation about the future of Africa, about the future of France, and the partnership of France and Africa going forward, and not looking backwards. So I think this context is absolutely essential for us to prepare appropriately as we look forward to the summit. The commitment to host the summit was made during a high-level meeting between Kenya's President William Ruto and President Emmanuel Macron of France during the 79th session of UNGA in 2024 in New York. Accordingly, the two heads of state and government issued a joint communique on 24th September 2025 on the sidelines of the 80th session of the UNGA, reaffirming the convening of this summit. So basically, some thought and some prior consultation was undertaken. And for us as Kenya, we really feel honored to be the first non-French speaking country to be participating in this forum. A lot of the nations represented here have had this forum held in their countries at different times. So this is the first for us. And therefore we wish to make the very best out of it and make it a success. But your input, your experience is going to be very valuable in this interaction.
This path on which we have started, we must pursue it because it rests upon solid basis with the aim of drawing prospects for the future of the partnership between France, Europe, and the African continent. We will therefore have, as you know, Excellencies, because you are here this year in the month of May, the Africa Forward Summit, Partnerships between Africa and France for Innovation and Growth. That is the complete title, but we'll just refer to it as Africa Forward. Will be held on the 11th or 12th of May in Nairobi. This will be a very important moment, other than the fact that it is symbolically very important of this kind of summit, because this will allow embodying the reinvention of our relationship with African countries. And when we talk about the relationship which is different with each country of the continent, but it will also allow us to showcase this diversification with the organization of this summit with our Kenyan friends in Nairobi, and we'd like to thank you for this. It's also an important moment because it'll be the first summit in this format since the Bamako summit. As you will remember, it was in January 2017, and I know that many of you had shared the desire to renew with Africa-France summits.
Mudavadi. Cette présentation se fera avec le délégué à la francophonie, aux partenariats internationaux et aux Français de l'étranger qui nous... Bonjour, bon après-midi, mesdames et messieurs les ambassadeurs. Good afternoon. Africa Forward, à l'occasion de la visite à Paris du Premier ministre. Merci, Monsieur le Premier ministre, Madame la Ministre du groupe.
Micro, s'il vous plaît.